morning to you out there as this is your boy DJ7 for Life coming at you with another video. And all I could do is take a deep breath, try to figure out what is going on with the Lakers. Now, everybody said that Russell Westbrook was the problem. I even have said that. But the Lakers went into Portland tonight, but give all the credit to Portland. And the Lakers still got beat with Russell Westbrook on the bench. The Lakers need to trade LeBron, AD. Everybody on that team needs to go. They need an overhaul because the way that they are playing, no matter how or who they play, they lose. It's just it. It's just it. They lose every game. And I don't know how many games they have lost now in a row. But the thing about it is, everybody has put the blame on Russell Westbrook when he is not all the issue. The issue lies with every single one of those players. LeBron James is an issue. Anthony Davis, he plays dominant, and then all of a sudden he is missing in action, MIA, so to speak. Now we've got all these injuries, and I am totally exhausted of watching the Lakers. In my opinion, if it hadn't been for some great games by Carmelo Anthony and a lot of unbelievable overtime wins, this Laker team is the worst team in the NBA. That's just it. Completely the worst team in the NBA. These guys play no defense. When they need to get a stop, turnovers. If it's not turnovers, it's bad shots. And the only thing and the only way it's going to change is they're going to have to make some big moves before the trade deadline. But I don't think they will. I think they'll hold on to what they have. And I believe the Lakers, I don't even believe they'll make the end tournament. I just don't. Um, they have become so, um, I don't know, they've lost all hope in themselves. Um, but this team that the Lakers put together this season are just pathetic. They've been pathetic all year long. Um, when you think they finally figured something out, then they again fall apart. So let's take everything into account here. But what I'm saying is this Laker team is so bad they can't withstand a lead whatsoever. And the thing about Portland is, and they still have a couple of decent players, but yet with a bunch of G Leaguers out there playing, still beat the Lakers. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to be a Lakers fan. I always will be a Lakers fan, but I've said I've been done. Um, I'm just tired of looking up at the scoreboard and they're always getting beat. Either blew out or they're getting beat. Um, I don't watch their games because they're so pathetic. Um, and, a lot of teams have made some big trades. Um, and, the Lakers, over one first round draft pick I get, you don't want to give that one draft pick up. But my God, if you want to do something this season, that's what it takes to get a trade. Do it. Um, I'm just, you know, you AD and LeBron might as well just sit out the rest of the year, let Russ take over, and everybody else, because they're sure not helping. Um, you seen what Giannis did to them. They, like I said, I told you at the beginning of the season, the Lakers needed more big men, but yet they decided not to do that. I don't know what kind of coaching Frank Vogel's doing, but to me, I think he needs to go as well. I can't put all the blame on Frank Vogel, but I believe a lot of blame is on him benching Russell Westbrook tonight and still got beat. This is it's an embarrassment. Um, it's just an embarrassing to see your team get dominated by any team that they play. And the thing about it is it's too exhausting to watch this anymore through the season. Their season's done. It's over with. Um, the trade deadline is just a few days away. Um, and I think a lot of teams are just dodging the Lakers. They're not making any trades with them. Um, and maybe they're blackballing the Lakers, and I can't blame them. LeBron James has had his way for all these years, and I think teams are just standing up. They want LeBron out of the way, but no matter where LeBron ends up, he's always going to try to get his way. But he ain't no king, that's for sure. But I'm going to tell you this is that the Lakers must do something to even least come out with something. Um, but with the way that roster is built, it's built to lose. When I seen them put in all these old players, your leader, is an old player. AD is too soft. Um, it's pathetic. It's ridiculous. Um, and like I said, um, I have no hopes for this. At the beginning of the season, I had no hopes um, because of the team that they put together. Because I knew Russell Westbrook would not fit. And again, if it's me, and if you are not going to make no trades by the deadline, I would set LeBron, set AD, let Russell Westbrook play his game, and let everybody else play. Lose, win, whatever. Um, let it be. I don't think Russell Westbrook could do any worse. Um, I know he's had some really bad games. Lord, I think he's lost all his confidence. But I think mostly is he don't know what his role is on the team. I don't know what his role is on the team. Um, I don't know what type of plays they're setting up for him or what they're doing. I have no clue. But I do know this is that, the Lakers, um, I like Anthony Davis, but he showed that um, he don't have what it takes to lead. Um, he never has. That's why him and DeMarcus Cousins and the rest of them um, couldn't get anything done. Um, there's big players out there on the market. Um, they could have got DeMarcus Cousins at one time. I've said this and I say it again. They need big men uh, in that lane to uh, put a stop to these things. But instead, um, they've got guys like DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard, which they hardly play. Um, so to me, I think it's just um, this is what they say: you stick a nail in the coffin, it's done. Um, I think the cat that had the 9 lives, the Lakers have used all their 9 lives. It's done. It's over with. It's just time to forget about this season. It's time to just, hope the Lakers will make some trades in the off season, and that way Laker basketball can be fun again. Um, ever since LeBron has been there, the Laker magic hasn't been there. Um, everybody, they criticize so many people, uh, and everybody brags, well, how LeBron can score 30 and it's not his fault. I don't care if you score 80 and you don't win, it doesn't make anything. You could go out there to score 30 points against nobodies and then you don't play defense. It's it's just done. I think the Lakers just got to move on, completely explode that team, because I can't, me being probably one of the biggest Laker fans, I just can't deal with it anymore. Um, and I've tried to, like I said, I've always liked Anthony Davis, but, after that first season, ever since then, they have not been up to par. He has not. Um, you have to show up for every game. I'm not saying you can score 30, 40, 50 points every game, but you must contribute um, to your team every single game that they play. Uh, but it is what it is. Um, I um, watch a lot of good um, shows on YouTube. Shout out to to me is he's the best when it comes to basketball. Shout out to Ticket TV. If you have not subscribed to his channel, I suggest you go subscribe to his channel now. That is Ticket TV. And what is so good about his channel? He has a lot of channels, so you have to look on his down below in the description box and subscribe to all his channels. Um, he has a Lakers channel, he has a pro basketball channel, he has all kinds of different channels. And again, I shout out to Ticket TV because he works hard and he does expose LeBron James. A lot of people don't like him for that. But the thing about it is, I agree with him 100%. I've never disagreed very much with Ticket. He's always been, you know, he's always been that guy that'll tell you the truth. And if he makes a mistake, he'll definitely rectify it. He will admit if he makes a mistake. But again, you know, we need more people like that on YouTube. And again, if you want to follow him, there's so many other channels by the LDBC. I suggested you subscribe to. There's just so many channels of the LDBC. I follow the LDBC. I really do appreciate the way that they have treated me. Now, officially, I'm not LDBC. I'm not one of the main spokespeople or anything like that. The main one that you would be looking at is 78 Sports. He's the general. He's the main guy. But I ride with all the LDBC. I follow all. I'm subscribed to all their channels that I know of. And again, if you want boxing, you want basketball, whatever it is, those are the guys to go to. LDBC and their channels. Shout out to BFTB. Besides 78 BFTB, his boxing analysis is unbelievable. I suggest you go out and check out his channel as well. But I'm going to tell you something. If you go in, be ready for the heat, be ready for the fire. And if you disagree, just get ready to be beaten. Get ready to be. He's not the grave digger for nothing. Um, just just be prepared, because he's, in my opinion, he's got the best analogy in boxing on YouTube. Again, 78 Sports. There's just so many of them. KQKC, if you catch him early mornings. Big Drew Titan. Again, he is one of the best out there. But again, I'm just shouting out to every single one of the LDBC members. And if you follow LDBC, a shout out to you as well. But this morning, mostly this video was about how the Lakers have just been a disappointment this season. I didn't think there was going to be much this season anyway, because of the team that they had brought up and had made. But the thing about it is, it's too little, too late. It's done. You put this team together. You put your money on Russell, and it's not all his fault. So, and as we get ready to get out of here, like I said, the Lakers, if they don't make a change, and I mean it's got to be a big change, and if they want to have any type of say for this season, they need to do something, and I don't see anything going to happen. But if they could trade Russell, if they could give Russell up and a first round pick just to get John Wall, I would do it. If whether John Wall fits or not, at least we can't put no more excuses on Russell. But every time I turn around, I'm hearing sources saying that the Lakers are trading for this and that, and it's I if you're not gonna make a trade, if you're not gonna do this, and shut up with the rumors. Either do it or don't. Don't talk. Give action. That's what we need. That's what the Lakers need is action. instead of all the talk and rumors. Anyway, this is your boy, DJ7 for Life. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment to the channel. Help your boy out. Help me to get to where I want to be. And I can't do it on my own. Anyway, this is your boy DJ7 for Life, and we are out of here. Just give us a holler.